Namaste and welcome to Pramanic Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic astrology. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You will be getting Vedic astrological videos just like this one. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Lord through houses Q&A. If you have any questions which I might have missed during the particular Lords, you can share that and we will have a Q&A about the Lord, specifically about the Lord through houses. Because when I do the Lord through houses for particular house, we have a limitation of time. So it's not always possible to do it. Okay. So today we are going to read the comments and we'll share my feedback and we'll try to answer your questions. Okay. Guys, if you are getting value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. And those who have joined this and watching this, please put hi into the comment. Hi Tushar. Hello. Hi Shoaib. Hi Pushan Chatterjee. Hi Kaushik. Hi Sachin Chaudhary. Those who are joining in, just say hi into the chat. Pratik Singh ji. Hello. Jangir Raikesh. Hello. Just say hi into the chat once you joined. Hello. Archana Daggaji, Swati Gandhiji, Archana Konapurji, welcome to the stream. Peppermintji, Malika Maike, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm close. CCG, hi. Welcome, CCG. We are just warming up. Today's live session is for the questions which we you guys might have regarding the Lords. Indra Rangaswamy, hi. Vishav Sethi, hello sir, hi. Welcome to the stream. Siddheshwar Shendeji, yes. Rajesh Kumarji, Sachin Chaudharyji, yes. Okay. So yes, keep saying hi. Okay. So I was talking about the today's stream. Mangesh K, hi. Mangesh K ji, hello, welcome. Okay, so I was talking about the today's stream. Today's stream we'll talking about the Lords through houses remaining questions, and we'll cover that. Mangesh K, please take my name. Yes, Mangesh K ji, welcome to the stream. Swapnil Gandhi ji, yes, we'll cover all the questions. First, we are just warming up here. Just be with me. Kritika ji, hello, welcome. I hope you have done the uh, timestamps for the 10th lot, Kritika ji. Are you the same, Kritika ji? Okay, Alma Espionaza. I hope I'm close with the pronunciation. Welcome to the stream. Urani, Sachin Chaudhary ji. Sachin ji, we are going to take the questions, but not right now. We are just warming up. Kritika, yes, sir. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking effort. I have also given you the credits into the description, I think, if I remember it right. Reddishwar Geet Kumar, welcome. Okay, guys, if you're watching this, don't forget to hit the like button. We are soon going to start the questions. Don't put the questions before that. Okay, Purvi Krishna ji, namaste. Dheeraj Sharma ji, Sir, how are you? Dheeraj Sharma ji, I'm great. You came after so long and you don't even comment. Yes, good pronunciation. Alma is Espinoza. Yes, thanks. Chirag Mehta ji, Sunita Upadhyay ji, hi. Hello. Reddyagi Jeevan Kumar, Namaskaram. Namaskar. Design Rubina ji. Hello, sir. This is Rubina from Bangladesh. Nice to see you here. Yes, welcome to the stream. Love the way you describe Dheeraj Sharma ji. Yes, Dheeraj Sharma ji, I appreciate your kind words. Mithil Mrugesh, hi. Hi. Okay, so let's start. Mayuresh Kondhalkar, hi, sir. Hello. So, yes, thank you guys for being patient. And now I have done I have acknowledged most of you. And yes, now let's start the session. Now, which which lord you want me to cover first, just put that into the comment. Will I will have a look and will simply do it. Like if you want me to talk about you have question seventh, or just put seven or one two, I'll be just going through it and we'll see which one is getting more count, then I will start with that. I can see sixth, ninth, sixth, second, 10th, sixth, eighth, first, sixth, seventh, first, 10th, 11th, 10th. Reddy ji, I will count only once. Yours. 10th, 6th. Okay, let's start with the sixth house. Do you guys have any question around the sixth house? Please share. Now just be patient and just put your questions. If you have it, you're still putting in. Okay, I can see the 12th, second. I can see the second, sixth, seventh. Chiragji, you have posted once. Okay. Let's start with the 12th house. I was starting with the sixth house, but let's start with the 12th house. So if you guys have any question around the 12th house, please share that. And just be patient when other person is putting in, so that I will be able to read all the comments. Otherwise, if when we are asking questions, if comments are just running in, I won't be able to do it. Or you can super chat. Okay, so we are talking about the 12th lord. Okay, Alma, 12th lord into the 7th house. Yes, 12th house into the 7th house. We are now talking about 12th lord. First we will cover the 12th lord, then I will take the poll again, and then we'll move on to the other lords. Okay, so just be patient, be with me, and when I put in the comments, then just share the number. Okay, 12th lord into the 6th 7th house. When you have 12th lord into the 7th house, the lord of the bed pleasures is coming into the house of relationships. Okay, it is one interpretation. Another interpretation is the lord of the losses is coming into the relationships. 12th house is the house of spirituality. The lord of the foreign things is coming into the 7th house of the pleasure, the kama trikona house. Okay, so what it shows is, it shows that you need to put in efforts, you have to spend money, you have to give away energy, you have to invest energy into your relationships. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of 12th house questions. Just okay, Lagan Lord by combusted by the 12th Lord. 12th lord in the 5th house, Dheeraj Sharma ji. Right, when we have the 12th lord into the 5th house, the lord of the laws and the lord of the secrecy, the lord of the abstract things is coming into your intelligence. Okay, of course it brings in that element of loss, but how it will get manifested is also important. And when it is into the 5th house, it is 6 places away from the 12th house, so it is an obstacle to the 12th house. Okay, that's why it is a trinal positive house. So when the 12th lord goes into the 5th house, it might make you involve into a person with the foreign culture, or it can also bring in certain kind of challenges with your love and relationship, like you are connecting with the person with the other culture. The cultural difference can also be seen there. The sun, Venus, moon, Rahu conjunction in the 12th house. Sun, Venus, moon. Rupika Kumarji. No, do you have any question about 12th lord? Then please share. Okay. The 12th lord into the 8th house, Vaishnav Seti. Yes, it is one of the best placements. We have talked about this in detail in my 12th lord through houses second part. Just go and watch that. Today's stream is not to repeat things which we have already covered, but it is more about things which I might have missed during the sessions, for all the sessions from the first lord through houses to the 12th lord through houses. If I have missed anything with respect to the 12th lord, please share that. Okay. 12th lord into the 8th house, 12th lord into the 10th house, 12th lord into the 6th house. When the 12th lord goes into the 6th house, it creates Viparit Rajog. When it is into the 8th house, Viparit Rajog, again the trine. We already talked about this. Guys, if you're getting value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, when 12th lord is into the 6th house, it is about the Viparit Rajog. It is one of the good placement for the 12th lord. Now, Kaushik Mishra ji, 12th lord into the 8th house. We talked about this. 12th lord into the 6th house. We talked about 12th lord into the 12th house. We talked about that. Okay. Okay. I think we have covered almost all the 12th house things. For Leo ascendant, yes. Yes, we have talked about that. Okay, when you have 12th lord into the first house, yes, when you have 12th lord into the first house, it shows that it is the loss to your physical body. And what is the loss to the physical body? It also means uh, you have to be careful with your health issues, with careful with your health. Okay, 12th lord into the first house. 12th lord into the first house, does it give foreign settlement? You also have to look for the 4th lord, because there are different scenarios for the foreign settlement. Like you can go on a work permit, you can go with your parents for long term when you're not even in the school. You can move uh, temporarily for work and come back. You can move to for education, then work, and then get somebody will get married and move. But 12th lord into the first house brings in that element of foreign culture, foreign things, obsession about the foreign things into one's personality. Yes, in a way, you can say that it is an indication not of a settlement, but some foreign thing into one's personality. Okay, guys, we are not going to repeat all the lords through all the houses. We are only going to uh, check if we have missed anything during the lord through houses in our live streams. Sunshine personified. 12th lord Sagittarius lord in the 8th house for Capricorn. We have discussed that it is one of the best placements for the 12th lord to be into the 8th house. Sridhar Gogi, Aquarius ascendant, Saturn in the 12th house. Yes, first lord into the 12th house, 12th lord into the 12th house. Yes. Swapnil Gandhiji, can we discuss about conjunction of different lords? Conjunction of different lords is a altogether different topic, but we have covered that in our uh, previous live streams. Swapnilji, have you joined my um videos on ascendant and conjunction? Please put that into the comment section. Have you joined that? Because I have shared the lords of the mm, trinal houses connecting with the Kendra houses, and which planets bring in the benefic, malefic, yoga karaka. We have discussed that. No, Swapnil Gandhi is saying no. Swapnil Gandhi, I will highly recommend you to go and watch them. You can search them in live streams or maybe as a video. Just go and watch them. What is your ascendant, Swapnilji? What is your ascendant? Sagittarius ascendant. Okay, so go and watch the Sagittarius ascendant. We have discussed about the different lords connecting to each other, right? This is an important topic you have raised. It is important because we always talk about conjunctions. Let's say we talk about the Buddhaditya Yoga, the Sun and Buddha conjunction, right? But when we say they are conjunct, we have to look for the lordship of those two houses, right? For Sagittarius ascendant, if you have Buddhaditya Yoga, let's say into the first house, so it is the ninth lord into the first house, and the seventh and 10th lord into the first house. So seventh lord, ninth lord, 10th lord conjunct into your first house. It means something different, right? It is more than just Buddhaditya Yoga of Ravi and Buddha. We have the combination of Ravi Buddha Yuti, like it is Buddhaditya and it brings in all kinds of good things in life. But you have the lordship of the seventh house and 10th house as well with these two planets and ninth house. So for you, this Sun and Buddha conjunction is altogether different than somebody else who is, let's say, Cancer ascendant. For him, it's the 12th Lord and the second Lord getting conjunct somewhere. And it means altogether different things. So go and watch that Sagittarius thing and conjunction. It will help you. Right. See, Buddhaditya Yoga is in your fourth house. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have seventh lord, ninth lord, 10th lord into your fourth house. And Buddha is debilitated. Look for the debilitation, cancellation of debilitation. Go deep into that. Then you will understand what exactly this conjunction is bringing. If I just give you generic explanation about Buddhaditya Yoga, yeah, it is good for career, it is conjunct of Mercury and so on, it won't help you. Always look for those lordship. Okay, I think we have a lot of. I hope Swapnilji, you have got the answer. Lalit Kumarji, my moon is in 11th house, Ashwini. We are not discussing that today, Lalitji. Tetracon Gaming, 12th Lord in 11th house, Cancer sign for Virgo Ascendant. Right. When the 12th Lord is in 11th house, these people are ready to sacrifice their self for the larger group or the larger benefit of the people. Okay. We have talked enough about the 12th Lord. So what is the next lord you want me to talk about, or if you have any question, or we might have missed something about that lord? Just put the numbers which you want me to do. 9, I can see Archana Konapurji saying 9. I don't see any other numbers. If you want, please put in the chat the numbers you want me to. 9, only 9. I don't see any other lords. 9, Shivam Gupta, Dhira Sharma, 9, 9, 7th, 7th, 6th. We'll take a couple more and we'll decide which one to go. 6th, 2nd, 5th, 11th. It's scattered around. 2nd, 3rd, 7th, 7, 10, 9, 7. Okay. So don't put it more than once. Okay. Lalit Kumarji, don't put it more than once. Yes, I think I can see more 7 and then ninth. Yes, I can see a lot of 7. Yes, thank you. Okay. So now, if you have any question around the 7th house Lord, please share that. We have already made a separate video on 7th Lord. I'm not going to repeat it. If you think I have missed something, or if you want me to answer some of your questions, you can always ask. But we are not here to repeat it. It won't bring in any value to you or those who are watching replay. Sunshine person, high, pick any house, it will be knowledge for us. Yes, thank you. Mikey shield broke. I missed that. I'm sorry. Sanjeevani Agarwal ji, namaste, I'm your new subscriber. Thank you. Thanks for your support. So we have, okay, we are taking the questions for the 7th Lord. If 7th house is empty, it's a good question. Okay, if you have 7th house empty, so you have to look for the number in your houses. Okay, and when you, the number denotes the Rashi, and the Rashi has a ruler. Okay, I don't know what ascendant you have. I missed that. Who asked this question? Okay, I missed that question. Okay, 7th Lord Moon in the 5th house. 7th Lord exchange with the 5th Lord. 7th Lord in the 7th house. 7th Lord debilitated into the 4th house. 7th Lord in 7th house in Gemini. This is interesting. Dineshji, when you have, by the way, guys, if you're getting value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, it's Dinesh GDK, 7th Lord into the 7th. When it shows you have Sagittarius Jupiter into the 7th house, it shows you have a cultured partner, and your partner may be orthodox. He may be connected with business, but he is most definitely traditional and orthodox. But again, it brings in that stable partner. because the seventh lord is in the seventh house. Seventh lord in the eighth house, again it is the lord of the seventh house into the second, the house of joint assets and mysterious things and passion in the relationship, can also be seen with the eighth house. Dheeraj Sharma ji, seventh lord in second house, depends upon your lagna, and then see, check the dignity. Avinash Fernandez, Mercury in the 12th house, we are moved to the 7th. Rupika Kumar, spouse profession, I don't know. Debojit channel, Padmini, 7th lord into the 5th house. Aishwarya Desai ji, okay, you asked this question. Okay. Aishwarya ji, did you get the answer? Please put that into the comment section if you have any, if you need any further clarification. Okay. Aditya Sai ji, sir, please talk about the fifth lord and the seventh lord exchange. Okay. Whenever a planet gets exchanged with any house, it strengthens both of those houses. Okay. And when we are talking about the chart, when we talk about the different houses and the strength of the houses, activation of the houses, or the signification of the houses, all these things determine the what part of your life, like whether you, we discussed about the Buddhaditya. Okay, whether you have Buddhaditya, Gajakeshri, and so on, yes, great, you have it. But when you'll get the fruits for those, for that you have to look for the Mahadasha. The timing will always be from the Mahadasha, or you can use multiple dasha, Yogi dasha, Chakra dasha, Chara dasha, or several other. Okay, just a second, just a second, guys. Don't put query more than once. It will help me to read all the queries, all the comments. Otherwise it becomes impossible for me to read all the comments, and then I will have to skip those. So please don't put more than once. Okay, we have talked about this. Sanjeevani Agarwal ji, seventh and twelfth lord, seventh and twelfth lord in the 10th house, with the seventh lord and the 12th lord into the 10th house. I feel the 10th house welcomes all the planets. 10th house is the house of your highest material, which makes you free from the karmic debt. Challenges will make you free from the karmic debt. Even the happiness which you enjoy, or the sukh which you enjoy, also frees you from your karmic debt. But that's a good way to get rid of it, and everybody wants that way. But sometimes challenges and karmic event. Oh, I'm still up there. I have to cover so many questions. Okay. Seventh lord in the 12th house. Seventh lord Mercury in the 6th house. Seventh lord and 12th Lord Venus in the 8th house. All right. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're joining this, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps me to create more content. How to check which lord is in each house? Um, Oscar the Rasco. You have to note it down and then check. But if you are familiar with the rashes and planets, within within some time you do it manually. Like once you just have a look at the chart, you know it. Like if it is the Cancer ascendant, you know which is the 12th lord, which is the ninth lord, what would be the fifth lord. You will learn that through practice. Initially it is overwhelming, but it becomes easier as we master it. Empty houses really confuse how to read them. We discussed about that. Look for the lord of that house, what's happening. Look for the aspect on that house as well as on that lord, and see what's happening in there. It will give you clues. Seventh lord, a result of seventh lord Mercury conjunct with Sun, Jupiter, Venus in 11th house. 12th lord we discussed about. Okay, I think we have, guys, if you have any quick question on the seventh house, please share, because there are a lot of comments. I'm not able to read all the comments. I'm just reading, the comments are going so fast, and some of the comments are repeating, so I'm not able to read the comments. Okay, so I'm just reading those which are easily, which I'm able to read easily. Okay, so seventh lord into the ninth house, ninth lord into the seventh house for Cancer ascendant. Cancer ascendant seventh lord is Saturn, and it's Jupiter. Saturn and Jupiter, you have to be careful. This exchange has to be careful. Which dasha you are running it becomes important. Okay, and when I say careful, it is not about bad or anything to scare about, but these are trickier positions. These are trickier planets for exchange, Saturn and Jupiter. That's why you have to be careful. Okay, guys, if you put the comment twice, I won't be able to write it. Don't do that. Swapnil Gandhi, seventh lord in the sixth house. We talked about that. Okay, seventh lord Pisces. Seventh lord Pisces, Jupiter in 10th house. Right, we talked about that. Beautiful picture. Seventh lord Jupiter into the 12th house. Yes. Okay, guys, which one to talk about the next? We have talked about seventh lord, or we might cover it again at the end of the stream, but we have to cover few other lords as well, which might interest other people. So what number you want me to see? Just put that number quickly. I'll be just okay. Here is 6th, 11th, 10th, 2nd. All are different. I want the count by just looking at. Don't put it twice. Don't put it twice. Just put it once. I just want to see how many people wants the same answer. 11th, 6th, 8th, 2nd. Keep those coming. Which one you want? 8th, 9th, 12th, 11th. Just put it, all of you, just put that number just once so that I will pick one. 9th to 10th, 11th, all are different. Okay. 10th, 12th. Keep them coming. Keep those numbers coming. I see a lot of 9. Yes. We are going to talk about the ninth lord. Okay. So do you guys have any question around the ninth lord which I might have missed? Please share that. Now the time for the question. Just put it once so that we can cover all the questions. Otherwise, I will have to just, won't be able to read if you just put in twice. So just put your question once and we will be able to cover that. Yes, thank you guys for participating. We are covering the ninth house. And those who have just joined in, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, yes. Ninth lord in 11th house. In placement. Ninth lord is 11th from the 11th. So the ninth lord going into the 11th house. Okay, ninth lord. Ninth lord sun in the fifth house. Fifth house is ninth. Okay. Fifth house is ninth from the ninth. Dheeraj Sharma ji. Okay. Ninth house, Dheeraj Sharma ji, ninth lord into the second house. Ninth house is the house of higher belief, wisdom, values, virtues, all those greater and higher vibrating values in one's life, which we always seek, those high ideals we chase. Okay, and when the lord of the ninth house goes into the second house, what is the second house? Second house is the house of speech. These people are truthful. These people are practical, because second house is the house of earth element, which is all about the tangible things, practical things. And now this wisdom is going in there, so it brings in the practical side of the wisdom. So these people will be able to give advice to the people, practical advice, no mumbo jumbo, nothing higher, just practical advice which will help them to solve the problem. Ninth lord into the eighth house. Yes, ninth lord into the eighth house is 12th to the ninth, and it is also the Dushtana house, and more than that, it is the house of ups and downs. So it also means frequent travels as well abroad. Naveen Kumar, ninth lord into the 10th house. Yes, it is one of the best placement. Whenever you see a ninth lord connected with the 10th lord, or the 10th lord connected with the ninth, is the best placement for these two planets, because now the bhagya is connected with karma, or karma is connected with bhagya. That is the most important thing, right? If you're doing something, if I'm working towards something and I'm getting fortune, that is the best thing, right? Or if I'm doing something, or if I'm traveling, or I'm anything which you are doing is getting that element of fortune. You bring in that positive things in your life, you will manifest those positive things in life. Ninth lord into the fifth house, we talked about this. Ninth lord, Mars Rahu in the sixth house. Ninth lord, Mars into the sixth house. Again, whenever you see a ninth lord going into the sixth house, it makes you depend upon others, and it makes you work towards something. Why? Because it is 10th from the ninth. So for anything to get manifested, you have to work. Sixth house is the house of continuous work. I'm just looking for the okay. Leela Manukondu, ninth house Lord Venus into, we talked about this. Kaushik Mishra, ninth Lord into the ninth Lord Sun in 11th house. Okay. Dheera Sharma, I appreciate your efforts and will do share your knowledge. Thank you, Dheera Sharma ji. Just convey this to those who love astrology. Okay, everybody who loves astrology, just ask them to join us. Anubhav Pathak, Jupiter in the seventh house. Okay. Anubhav ji, fourth Lord. No, we're not talking about it. Ashwini Raut, Vivek Raiji, ninth house, ninth house, ninth Rahu. Yes, Venus and Mars anywhere. Okay, I think I missed something. Okay, I think we have covered for the ninth house. Do you have any question around ninth? Now let's start. What should we cover next? Just put in that number. Just put in that number. 8th, 11th, 10th, 10th, 8th. 8th is winning. Second, 12th we have covered. 8th, 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 second, 10th, 12th, first, 7th we have moved that. 10th, 10th. Okay. 8. Bhagya. That's what we want in our chart, right? We look for the bhagya. We look for the fortune. Do I have that money, big money, fame, luxuries, comfort, happiness, children, marriage, all those things. And now, 8th house is 12th to this house. So the 8th house is lost to your bhagya. And that's why it is ups and downs. It is your loss to your bhagya. That is why it is up and down all the time. It is transformation. It is making you change. Okay. Now, 8th Lord in the first house with Mercury for Capricorn, Venus Nazareth, 8th Lord into the 8th house, Naveen. Okay. So when 8th Lord goes into the first house, 8th Lord is the house of transformation and all these things we discussed. And first house is the house of your body. Okay. Now the Lord of the longevity or death is going into your. This makes you take care of your health. But at the same time, if you meet someone with the 8th Lord into the first house, you will feel that intensity that these people have lived that experience. They have experienced that life which they are talking about. If somebody with the 8th Lord house is an actor or is somebody who is talking his talking about his life, feel it. You'll feel that intensity in that person. And that's what 8th house into the first, 8th Lord into the first house. 8th Lord into the third house, fourth house. I think we have discussed that. 8th Lord into the sixth house. This is interesting. Okay, when you have 8th Lord into the sixth house, It creates that Viparit Yoga, but more than that, it is 11 is the eighth house. Eighth house is big money, insurance, taxes, and inheritances. Now the Lord is going 11 places away from it. So it is also good for inheritances. Eighth Lord in the third house. Interesting. Because third house is eight places away from the eighth house. So it is the ultimate eighth house, the Maraka house. And now the eighth Lord going in there. So it brings in self effort and the uncertainty. Okay. And it also shows uh, some challenging situations, challenging relationship with the siblings as well and associates, because third house is also the house of associates. Eighth Lord in eighth house, which is also Lord of third house for Virgo ascendant. Is it called rebirth? No, rebirth is a complex thing. Astrologers are too small to really talk about past life or rebirth. Only a yogi or a guru will able to tell you. Okay, I have not studied it to know about your past life. We always talk about past life with Ketu, but that is different thing. That is like in a journey of a soul, your placement of Ketu shows the skills you have acquired through your journey. Okay, when I say past life, I don't mean I know who you were in the past life. I'm too small to know this. Okay, only a yogi or a guru will be able to tell you that. But no, it is not a rebirth. At least I don't have any idea about any such concept. Ashwini Rautji, 8th Lord Mercury conjunct Pluto in the ninth house. Unfortunately, I don't have any knowledge about Pluto, so I won't be able to help you. Janhavi and his Saturn in the eighth, in the sign of Capricorn, right? Yes, when you have Saturn in the eighth house, it shows disciplined relationship with the in-laws. Yes, I think we have covered the eighth lord. So, do you guys have any uh, question? So, just put which lord we should consider next. Just put that number. We have covered ninth, 7th, and 11th, and which one? 12th and 6th. Very few. Now we are just 5, 2, 5, 2nd, 10th, 8th, 1st. 8th we have covered. Okay. Have we covered the 10th lord? I think we have covered the 10th lord. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the 10th lord. Yes, yes, I've got. We are talking about the 10th and the 1st. If you have any question around the 10th lord, please share that. CCG 10th lord in 6th house. Yes, 10th lord into the 6th house shows that you will to get through to the recognition. Okay, because the sixth house and 10th house are of the same element, are the Artha Trikon, Artha Trine element, which is all about the tangible things. So yes, 10th house into the sixth lord is a good placement. 10th already covered. Okay. I might have missed that. Is it? Have we covered the 10th lord? Have we covered the 10th lord? Please share that. I'm so sorry. I just carried away. I'm just looking down on comments. It feels weird when I'm not looking at the camera. Just bear with me. I'm just looking at the comments. 10th? No, no, we haven't. No, we haven't. Okay. Let's talk about 10th. Saturn in the 10th house for Virgo Ascendant. 543. Gemini Saturn. Okay, guys, if you're getting value from this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. And if you want to support my channel financially, we have open membership, YouTube memberships, wherein you will have a fee, a nominal fee for a month, and I'll be sharing exclusive content, exclusive live stream for members. Okay, we will have our first ever members only live stream in this month. Okay, so if you want me to support financially, or if you believe in the work I do, and if you want me to help, I always get asked how we can support you, how we can help you. So this is the way you can help and support me. Just go to the um, YouTube channel page and click on the join button and support Pramanik Astrology. Okay. 10th lord in 6th, we talked about it. 10th lord into the 5th. Now 10th lord into the 5th is one of the placement, because the Kendra lord is going into the trinal house, but 5th house is also 8th places away from it. Okay, so you also have to look for the 5th house from the angle as well. But yes, it is one of the good placement for the 10th lord, for the rise in the 10th lord. Look for the recognition during these time periods as well, if they're connected with the dasha lord. 10th lord in the first house. 10th lord in the 10th house. 10th lord in 10th lord in 7th. 10th lord. Okay, I think we have covered all this in our 10th house video. If you have any question which you think we might have missed it, please ask about the 10th house. Warrior Queen, Jupiter in 10th house of Capricorn with Sun. Jupiter in the 10th house of Capricorn. You mean in the 10th house in the sign of Capricorn, is it? Or the 10th house of Capricorn ascendant? Mercury in the 10th house. 10th Lord empty in the sign of Pisces. Yes, Jupiter in the 10th house of Capricorn. Okay, and Jupiter and Sun is into the 12th house of Pisces. So, yes, it is exchange. 10th Lord into the first house. Yes, it is a good placement for a rise with her self effort. Sachin Saxena ji. Dear sir, I have second, first, and 12th Lord conjunction in the first house. Into the first house. Neighbor house energy in my Lagnesh. I have Lagna explain. Yes. Yes, Sachin ji, check for the degrees of those planets. 10th Lord in 11th house. Yes, when you have 10th Lord into the 11th house, it shows that you will have gains from your career. Okay. Akshay Deshmukh. Akshay ji, please don't put comment more than once. Okay. Otherwise, I find it difficult to read. I won't be able to read the. Thank you, Akshay ji. Thank you. 10th Lord Akshay Deshmukh ji. 10th Lord in 9th house. Yes, I have already talked about this in this stream earlier. Whenever we have a connection of the 10th Lord into the 9th house, it is a indication for your work, because now your work has a connection with your bhagya. Okay, so it's a positive side. So Saturn in the 10th house, Gemini for Virgo, followed by Rahu from 9th house, is at this case Venus in the first house, Saturn in the 10th house of Gemini. But where is the 10th Lord? Is the question. Arunji. Pratik Singh, sir, should we take planet placement through Rashi chart or cusp? Yes. Pratik Singh ji, we have already discussed this. Go and watch my Bhavachalit chart video. Have you watched that Bhavachalit chart video? Go watch that video. Also, go and read the comments of those videos, because in that video I have shared about the queries. I remember one of our friends. I have a Panchamahapurush Yoga happening in a Rashi chart, but in Bhavacharit it is just going away. And the other case, in Rashi chart there is no Panchamahapurush Yoga, but in a Bhavacharit chart it is showing that. So all these things happen. So Rashi chart will give you the placement of Rashi. Bhavacharit chart will give you the Bhava. Check the Bhavacharit chart for Bhava, Rashi chart for Rashis. Sir, I have 10th Lord into the 7th house, conjunct first, 8th. Almaji, it is a complex thing to really judge in the comment section. I'm not able to visualize this. Okay, so guys, this was the remaining Q&A for Lord through houses. If you want to have more content, you can go and join the membership, or you can go for the readings consultations at my website. So if you want it, you can go and check your horoscope as well. So yes, let's see you into this next stream with some other topic. sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste. Don't forget to hit the like.